Hi, I'm Jomar, your garden engineer. I am an IT professional that loves a stress-free life. Join me in my journey in making gardening enjoyable for professionals, because life begins on the day you decided to start the garden. Together, let's make gardening simple, structured and automated. In the previous video, we have learned how to properly sort the aloe pups, and identify the different sizes of pots to be used depending on the length of the aloe pups. If you missed that video, you may watch aloe gardening tip number 2, how to properly sort the aloe pups. How to properly plant the aloe pups after sorting. Gardening tip number 3. How to properly plant the aloe pups after sorting. Before you introduce your aloe vera plant to its new home, prepare its container or pot. Make sure the pot has drainage holes in the bottom, one hole in a small pot and several in a large container. The holes allow excess water to run out instead of leaving the plant's roots sitting in water. Next step is to prepare the soil. In choosing the right soil, soil that drains too slowly will not sustain an aloe plant. Use soil with very good drainage to reduce the risk of root rot. When planted in containers, aloe vera plants do well in a mixture of commercial potting mix with extra sand, or perlite added. Soil heavy in clay tends to retain water, creating a wet soil environment unsuitable for aloe vera and will cause root rot. Planting on my 21 cm pot. Before planting the pups, you must remove the old and dried leaves to avoid attracting insects into your plant. Press the soil a little, to make sure that the plant is well fixed with the soil. This will keep the plant to stand upright and avoiding the plant from tilting or falling. Set aside all the old and dried aloe vera leaves. We will be needing it in producing compost. You also need to make sure that the aloe leaves are not covered with soil, to avoid the leaves from rotting. Planting the aloes on the 18 cm pot. Planting the aloes on the 15 cm pot. In summary, when planting the aloe pups, take note of the following. Use the right size of pot depending on the length of the aloe pups. The pots must have hole at the bottom to properly drain the excess waters. Use soil that does not react in water to avoid root rots. Make sure that the aloe are well pressed and fixed with the soil to avoid it from falling or tilting. Make sure that the aloe leaves are not covered with soil. On my next video we will answer the questions, how much sunlight the aloe vera can tolerate, and what is the ideal environment for the aloe vera. For more aloe vera tips, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching.